I think the truth why so many people nowadays feel so unhappy. I believe they have the desire, but they don't want to try it. They don't want to try something they haven't learned before, and something that they don't have experience to learn from before. And this is definitely to change if you want to find the happiness back. Hello, this is Napoleon Hong. Welcome to listening to Napoleon Hong My Revolution podcast. This is episode 145. In today's episode, I really want to talk through this question. Why people feel so unhappy? I think until now, I finally figured out why people like that. You know what? Most people, they feel unhappy, but they still have desired. And there's no doubt, everyone have desired. But once you have desire, do you want to chase something? Do you want to learn something? Do you want to start trying? Or you just thinking? The things what makes them so unhappy is because they have dream a lot, they have think a lot, they want to change their life, but they don't take action. They don't start trying. Two things that most people don't want to do is, the first thing is they don't want to save. Save. What is save? Most people nowadays, they will do things like this. They're good at earning money. Well, maybe good at earning money. They will get a job, they earn money for their living bills, and then they use all the money, all the salary of the month salary or week salary. They will just go out and eat some great food, buy some great clothes, or even buy a fancy watch, buy a fancy phone, or buy a fancy car, or just get a house, get an apartment. Why they do that? Because they want to please others. Most of the reason why they do that is please others. If you think I'm wrong, please ask yourself this question. Do you really love this fancy watch or fancy car or fancy apartment, or do you want to buy this to please others? Just ask yourself. Are you doing this for yourself or you are doing for others? You know what? If you are really, you are really into this car because the fancy car is really the things that you want, and you can just study the whole thing about this brand of this car. Well, that means you really love it, and you learn all the structures. But if you just join the fancy car outside, and you just want to show off so others that you have a fancy car, so you look awesome, you're not rich, or you look great, awesome to others. If you have these ideas, then you will never save money, because you need to buy a lot of things that what people want to see from you. And only you buy things that will please others and let others think you are successful or you live a great life, and that makes you happy. You're trying to please others. Well, in this way you will never save money, because you will spend every money. You will enjoy the party, you will buy whatever you want, eat whatever you want, you will go to the high expenses restaurants to eat food. Well, I am not judging you that you shouldn't go to the great hotel, great restaurant, or you buy fancy car or fancy watch. But you need to think about this. You need to do it for yourself. If you don't really love this, if you are doing this for others, you are trying to please others because you want to buy these things, you have a second sword. Why not just save this money to do what you want? If you are really good at, you love painting, you want to, connect some paintings from some artists, well, just save the money to buy it because it's your passion. But if you want you want to pay by yourself, you want to buy more the materials that needs for the drawing or painting, well, just buy it. You save the money. But if you really want to live the life that you want, you got to save the money so you can invest in yourself and invest on properties or other things like real estate or stock or bond. You know, that's the life that you should do. That's the first thing. The second thing is most people don't want to sacrifice. Sacrifice means trying, you know. You need to try something new sometimes if you want to break off the recent situation right now, the recent status of your life. And when you're trying something new, you need to take sacrifice. The most sacrifice you need to take is time. You need to sacrifice your time to do the things that you want to do right now. Because this field you have never learned before and you have never experienced to learn from because your parents have never tried it, your siblings have never tried it, your relatives have never tried it, and something familiar with you or you familiar with, you never tried it before, so you have no experience to learn from. Or they are not, you have something you like, but no one around you are really familiar with this field. You got to try it yourself. You need to join the company. You just go to the field, or you just go online, search all the information or all the courses that you need to fulfill to invest yourself. That means trying. When you're trying something, you need to take time. Take time. When take time is not just, you know, do what most people want you to do. Get a 9-to-5 job, and when you earn money like that, you pay the living bill, and yeah, that's most people will do. And what your parents will tell you, most parents will tell you to do that because that's the life they live. Because they have been so comfortable with this life, and they haven't tried other lives before. Even they have something they want, but they don't want to sacrifice their time. So they just take whatever that they are familiar with. So go to a 9-to-5 job or earning money or something like that. Go to party or please others, and that's just their life. So when you start trying something new, you need to take sacrifice. And once you are willing to sacrifice, you will learn a lot of things. And only that time you were able to learn and try a lot of things. Sacrifice, you know, that's sacrifice. Even sometimes, you know, if you just get a job, it's easy. Even get a part-time job, you can earn the money, you can support yourself. That's enough, because that's a humble life you will live. And you don't need much money if you can keep your expenses low. You know, but if you want to really achieve your passion, and right now no one around you can tell you what the experience you are gonna to have, and you have never tried it before, no one around you will know that you need to try it yourself. It will take a few years to make it happen. And at that time, what you really want to do, or what you need to do, is sacrifice your time. It's not just that sacrifice. Sometimes you will need to fight with your parents for a few years, because you are testing the water, you are tasting what you want to right now, and you start trying, and it all takes time. You will get less money, not the 9 to 5 a.m. money, but you are definitely learning a lot of things that you want to learn. And that's sacrifice. You know, the two things. So most people don't care about two things like this. First, saving, if they just enjoy the leisure life, they will never save because they don't want to sacrifice. If you want to change your passion, and if you want to really save money for the future investment, you got to sacrifice your net money. Sacrifice a bit. You need to live humble to save all the money, so in 10 years you will have the money to invest whatever you want to invest. And you need to save the time to invest in yourself, not just go to the party, buy fancy clothes, buy fancy watch, or fancy phone or something like that. You need to sacrifice. So two things, 2S, saving and sacrifice. You need to really consider this. If you want to start trying, if you really want to achieve your things that you want, you got to start saving and start sacrifice your time. Sometimes even fighting with your parents, fighting with the people around you, and fighting with the environment, because the system is just always trying to get you back, because the desire that you want to fit in, that you want to be, let others tell you you're worthy, that desire to get accepted is kind of always around your life, sometimes it's ruining your life, but you got to get out of that. And at that time, you need to take sacrifice. And once you are willing to take sacrifice, and you will play the long-term game, you will not be impatient anymore. You will be patient like hell. You're patient like hell, and you will do all the work, all the dirt. You eat dirt for a few years, and you don't care about it because you are chasing it, because you are sacrificing, you play a long-term game, and the life that you are having, and you will get there. So, are you willing to take sacrifice? Are you willing to save to get what you want in the future, to invest yourself, to save for investment in the future? Or you want to just please others, to fit in the society, fit in the system, so everyone around you will like you? But you know what? You can never get everyone like you, because the desire of all others is limitless. That means what? That means you can never please everyone. And once you do, you will get exhausted, you will get anxious, and you will feel a lot of stress, and you don't even feel happy. That's why you feel unhappy. You try to please others, and you don't take sacrifice to get the true happiness, and it will last longer and longer, and it will never end. It's a rat race, and it will keep going and going and going. I don't want that to happen. That's why I want to share this message today here. Start saving, start taking sacrifice, start trying something new. It's worth it, finally, because you are building, you are learning what you love and what you want to do in the future. It's building your future life. Play a long-term game. It's fucking long life. It takes thousands of years to make it happen sometimes, but it's totally worth it. Okay, that's it. That's what I want to share with you today. This is Napoleon Hong. If you have any thoughts, please leave a comment below, or go to my Instagram and Twitter. Tell me on social. It's the Napoleon Hong. And please share this podcast to your friends or family, or someone that you think that it will help them, because this will help them. And subscribe this channel, because more will come to shift your mindset and trade your plan and everything, all the tips. And if you want private coaching with me, if you want some section to talk with me, the first section, about 30 minutes, is always free. You can just find me. And the later session, I will be charging you some money. But if you want to take it, just take it right now. But the first session is always free. Please find me. Please find me. I'm here for you. I speak for youth. I speak for peers. I speak for all the dreamers. So if you still have your dream, if you want to build a life based on your dreams and your passion, hey, here is your place. You have been in the right place. I'm here for you, okay? So I always believe you can achieve your dream, you can achieve your passion, you can build a life based on passion and dreams, and turn your dreams into goals and make it happen, okay? I believe you can make it. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.